I'm Khalid Abdulmalik, and my media project is about social media influencers' impact on consumers. The theme is the influence of media on consumer behavior and how targeted advertising and influencer marketing impact purchasing decision and societal trends. Mr. Beast YouTube video showing the difference between $1 and $1 million hotel rooms ranging across different countries, states, and islands shows bad quality dollar hotel rooms to gradually moving towards $1 million, getting more luxurious hotels. And he promotes a Experian credit score app where you can pay your bills and it increases your credit score. Mass communication applies here because anytime a communication is intended for a large audience, that's mass communication. And Mr. Beast has millions of followers, millions of subscribers from across the world, so that's mass communication. An outside source says if consumers believe the good or service being promoted is beneficial or entertaining, they are more likely to be persuaded by the influencer. So, with his large audience and with him promoting a beneficial app Experian that helps boost credit score, is most likely that his viewers will use the app. And also he promotes it as like you can get your first sign up for free and get your first month free, so that's another thing that will persuade others to use it. Parasocial relationship viewers can form a more enduring attachment to media persona, including socioeconomic emotional bonds. Fans feel closer to Mr. Beast because of his generous, friendly, and approachable persona online, and that leads viewers to trust him when he promotes luxurious products or beneficial apps like Experian, and it's more likely that they will use it. Example 2 is YouTube video gamers like PewDiePie, and when Fortnite was popular and he played a game and be showing you all different types of skills and techniques that you can use to win the game. And he'd work with other streamers, so he's showing those social communication and teamwork, and all that is more likely to persuade people to want to play the game because they can play with their friends and they can build new skills, and that will increase the download and play of the game. Social learning theory, which is the way people learn by observing others' behaviors, including media. People applies here because people are more likely to download the game by seeing PewDiePie play and then use his techniques and skills that he uses while playing the game on their own when they're playing the game with their friends, so they can win. And then the more they succeed in the game, the more motivation they have to keep playing the game, watch him learn his new skills as he goes on. Then the U.S. Surgeon General from our Unit 5 lecture states that 13 to 17 years old feel 50% more accepted, can get support, can be creative, and keep up with friends, as long as the 2000 research that shows social media lead to an increase in well-being. So kids are more likely to play the game, they can build new skills, be creative, and they'll feel more socially connected with their friends when they play it together, and that will increase their overall well-being. And then Sephora is the last example, which they had a color QI service where you can scan your skin and gives you personalized beauty products that work for you specifically, and it was spread by the Sephora itself on their social media pages as well as TikTok and Instagram beauty influencers. Positive psychology applies here because it says fostering one's own well-being, creating greater connectedness with others, and motivating altruism and other pro-social actions. So when consumers find makeup that matches their true skin color, that helps them find their own routines, their own beauty, without feeling like they have to conform or are forced to conform to narrow beauty standards, and that promotes their self-acceptance, their self-confidence, and it's more likely because of those factors that they will use their service and buy their products. And then the users and gratification theory, which says viewers as an active participant choose to use media that meet personal needs. So viewers already use social media for their specific needs, like people who are into beauty, their media is already probably filled with beauty influencers, doing routines, promoting products. So when this pops up on their feed, it's meeting their needs of beauty standards they already have, that they already show. And then in a survey from an outside source, it asked participants what content they prefer from their influencers, and 34% they prefer beauty. And then the participants were asked if they would buy a product that they're likely to buy a product that is promoted by the influencers they follow, and 52% said yes. So that shows that a lot of people are likely to buy the products that influencers promote. So which also shows that like the influencers have, those like famous influencers have on their own fans. And then other evidence says 71% of global consumers trust opinions shared by online by others, including influencers. So those influencers that have a lot of fans, a lot of them those fans trust their opinion. So when beauty influencers promote certain product, promote specific services, and they show that it works and they show that they themselves use it, people are most likely gonna use that service. When someone like Mr. Beast promotes a service like Experian and he shows that it works, with him being himself successful financially, people are more likely to use it. Another outside source that talks, this is more specific to gaming, says that when a new game comes out, it's gonna travel fast. It's most likely to travel faster if it is promoted by influencers like YouTube influencers, because of the amount of viewers that they have. They have millions of viewers, millions of subscribers, and those people most likely play the games that they play. So when they promote those games and play those games on their channels, people are most likely gonna also end up downloading and playing those games. So that's why a lot of times you might see these companies partnering with these YouTubers, because they have a big influence over their viewers. And last is skin influencers make it feel less like science class and more like a one-on-one consultation, another outside source said. And it says because they break down ingredient benefits, debunk myths, and provide real skincare advice, positioning brands as trustworthy sources. So they have that personal connection with their fans and make them feel like this is why this product works, this is why I use it, and it's more likely to persuade them to also buy it. And then I just have my work cited, and that's it.